Body Fit by Amy, and today I'm going to show you how to do a kettlebell swing. So there are lots of variations on the swing. You may have seen a CrossFit or an American kettlebell swing over the head. We're not going to do that version. We're going to keep it kind of basic, the RKC version of a swing. And I'm going to try to keep this video short, but just know there's a lot of different parts in the swing, a lot of things for your brain to be thinking about and for your body to be doing. And it's a lot of things that are different than what our body is used to doing in our normal exercises. So it's gonna take a little time, and that's totally fine. It takes practice to really get good at it. So just take your time, go slower if you need to, and if you don't feel comfortable in the videos doing it at the pace, I'll give you a modification, or you can just take your time and do less. So we're actually going to start without the kettlebell. I'm going to drop it down. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see. So the biggest mistake that people make with a kettlebell swing is they want to make it a squat and a raise. That's not it. It's not a squat. It's not a raise. So, but it's understandable why you would want to do that, because your muscle memory, our body is used to this motion, So it's okay, but it's not the proper form. So what we want to think about is hinging back at the hips. So starting in that neutral spine, shoulders back, abs pulled in, just sort of practice, just kind of going forward, hips going back. So we're here to here. So knees are a little bit soft, little bend, but again, we're not a squat. It's kind of more of that deadlift motion. But just practice on your own, just getting the hips back, but keeping that chest up, keeping that back flat. I think keeping the eyes up really helps so we don't round in that back. So just the first part of the motion is that hinge at the hips. So a little bit like a deadlift. Let's just imagine we have the kettlebell. So when we're here, I'm gonna angle a bit so you can see me. We're gonna prep that kettlebell, so just hike it back. So when I got certified, they said, imagine you're hiking a football and you're getting those forearms pressing back into your legs. So not out here in front, we're bringing it to the back. So you're prepping it. I like to do a little prep, like 3, 2, 1 to get a feel for it. Not everybody does that, that's okay. So we're gonna be here, flat back, neutral spine, hinge at the hips. We're gonna hike it back, just little prep work. And then from here, we're gonna power up from the hips, from the legs, from the glutes. So we're here, bring it up, and we're gonna stop it just about here. Just kind of think chest level or a little bit below. We're not worried about how high we get. We don't want the arms to be doing the work. Your arms aren't working. You'll feel them, they're getting some work, but they're not lifting. So don't worry about how high you get. We want the momentum and the power from the legs to come here. Here, stopping at the top. So the way we're stopping that motion is we're locking out in the legs, in the glutes, in the back, in the abs, in the shoulders. So all of that. So basically you're hinging at the hips, bring it up, then you're stopping that motion by locking everything out. I know we never tell you to lock out your knees or your muscles, but then the kettlebell swing, you do need to lock your knees. So lock the knees straight up, make sure you're pulling your abs in so we don't get that arch in the back, shoulder blades in. And here, you're kind of gonna let it hang a bit at the top. It shouldn't feel weighted, it should feel pretty light. And then just like a pendulum swing, we're gonna let the kettlebell bring us back down into the motion. So here, 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 here. So the weight of the kettlebell is gonna bring you back and forth. You wanna be thinking that that's what's bringing you down. You're not controlling the motion down. So let's try it with the kettlebell real quick. So make sure you're bending your knees to do it. Sometimes it's easier to have it in front, right between your feet. Drop it down from here. Hinge at the hips. So just like a deadlift, you can practice that hinge at the hips with the kettlebell as well, or a dumbbell. So we're here, hinge at the hips, prep it back, 3, 2, big deep breath in, bring it up. My back is still flat, I'm locking out at the top, nice and straight, letting the kettlebell hang a bit, right at the top, not rushing, coming back down, chest is dropping, but it's lifted, eyes are up, and when I'm done with my set, I'm gonna come down and let it swing. We don't wanna stop that swing in midair. It's gonna pull you right back down and get into your back. So again, one more time. Feet are flat, slightly more than shoulder width apart. Neutral spine, flat back, hinge at the hips, prep it. 3, 2, big deep breath in. Power it up, lock out, let it drop. Up, let it drop. Up, let it drop. Again, I'm not worried about how high it's getting. In fact, I want to keep it chest level or lower for this particular swing, just so we don't get too high, And then when we're ready to be done, let it swing and relax. So guys, that is your swing sort of in a nutshell. Again, it takes practice, it takes time. Get your heart rate up. I feel that a lot. That's why it's such a good exercise. We're working a lot of good things. So practice makes perfect. That's your kettlebell swing. Hi everybody, I'm Amy from Body Fit by Amy, and this is your workout plan for a no equipment workout that you can make 10 minutes, 20 minutes, or 30 minutes. So here's how this works. I'm gonna give you a rundown of the workout, an overview of the format and the exercises. I'll demonstrate the exercises, and then you can go to my website and find the document that will show you all of this information in a printout that you can print out or have on your phone or tablet or something like that. That way, you can take this workout anywhere. You can take it to the gym, you can take it to the park, you can be inside, outside, whatever you wanna do. It's just a way for you to get an overview of the workout without doing it in real time with me like other workouts on this channel. Okay, so this workout features 3 circuits with 3 moves each. Each of those moves you're gonna do for 50 seconds and then get 10 seconds rest. So a minute total, 10 seconds rest at the end. If you want a 10-minute workout, you're just gonna do each exercise in the circuit once. If you want 20 minutes, each exercise twice. If you want 30 minutes, each exercise 3 times. Make sense? It's okay if it doesn't, it's gonna be all in the document. Okay, so circuit number 1, here's your 3 moves. Regular squat, feet shoulder width apart, sit low, press into those heels, really make sure you're getting low. If you want a higher impact option, you can take it to a jump, landing soft, getting low, lower impact, just shorten your range of motion, make it small. That's exercise 1. Exercise 2, walkout push-up. So at the end of your mat, flat back down, walk it out to a plank position, push it up, walk it back, flat back, bring it up. If you want a higher impact option, you can take it down, jump it back into that push-up, jump it in, bring it up. So either walk it out or jump it back into a burpee. Exercise 3, you're just gonna go right into that plank. Let's go elbows, give your wrist a break after that push-up, just holding, and again, you're holding for 50 seconds, and then you get 10 seconds rest. In between each of these circuits, you can get about 45 seconds or a minute rest if you want, but try to move through quickly, especially if you're just doing 10 or 20 minutes. Circuit number 2. So, leg exercise in the beginning, alternating lunges. Step back so we have nice, good form. And if you want a higher impact option, you can do jump lunges. Land soft, power up, nice, good lunge form, dropping the back knee. Lower impact option, just shorten that range of motion, make it a little smaller, or hold onto the wall or a chair for balance. Exercise number 2. We're coming into that reverse plank. So fingertips forward, hips are up, and then from here we're gonna do a little half tricep dip. So just bend in the elbows, push it up. So my hips are moving, but I want the movement to be mostly from the triceps. If this feels like too much and you need a lower impact option, then just keep the hips down, sitting, and push up through here into those triceps. Elbows back, fingertips forward. If you want a higher impact option, you can do a little leg kick or a little reach across. Any of those options will do. Exercise 3, since we're here, V-sit crunch. Bring everything in, take it out. In and out. Lower impact, just brace yourself with the fingertips or one knee in at a time. Higher impact, just go down further, extend it out. A little more range of motion. There you go, that's your second circuit. Again, you can get a quick little break. Circuit number 3, plie squat, toes out, drop the hips low, squeeze it up. If you want a higher option, of course, you can do a little jump with it. Lower impact, smaller range of motion. Exercise number 2, we're down in that plank position, and we're gonna go from that plank to push-up. So down on the elbows, up on the hands. Down on the elbows, up on the hands. That feels like too much, drop it to your knees, and if you can, remember to switch your lead arm. So right, left, left, right, left, right. And then exercise number 3 in your last circuit. Let's just go bicycle crunch. So we're here, shoulders lifted, twist, twist. If that feels like too much, you can always just do the upper or just do the lower, but if you can, put them together. There we go, guys. That's all it is. 3 circuits, 3 moves. You decide how many times you want to go through each circuit. Work hard, push hard, get water when you need it,